are going to discuss about Lalita Sahasranama. So many people asking about to talk Shri Vidya Lalita Sahasranama Stotram. So many sadhakas of Shri Vidya. So this is not for only Shri Vidya sadhakas. It is for everybody believing in Devi. Just I'm intended to talk, indicate some kind of suggestions when we chant Lalita Sahasranama. First of all, our concentration, where concentration moves, prana follows. Prana is the basic form of energy. We have to do the Sahasranama Stotra in concentration. Then the prana will go to Devi. Devi is deities, positive deities are sitting above heart chakra. Below heart chakra, the asuras are living. These are the positive energies and negative energies, vibrations, which are causing the dissociation of our mind, subconscious mind, negative energies, like a ghost type of energies, that is asuras. The positive type of energies are devas. So, suras means they are enjoying their self, atma, soul. That's why they are sura. Asura is enjoying the outer world. So, Devi, Mahatripura Sundari, the great phenomenon is worshipping everybody, those who are chanting Lalita Sahasranama systematically. What is the systematic chanting? We have to understand many factors of Lalita Sahasranama. It is a very powerful system because it is including all kind of Tantra, Vedanta, Vaidikam, everything. This is Veda, including mainly Veda. The Purusha Sukta lines are directly included in Lalita Sahasranama. First line of Purusha Sukta in Veda, essence of Veda is Purusha Sukta. Om Sahasrajirsha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrabad. Lalita Sahasranama. Sahasrajirsha Vadana Sahasrakshi Sahasrabad. Say. In Vedanta, it is Vishwan, Taijasan, Prajnan, Turiyam. Wake up stage, dream stage, deep sleep stage. Om ityed aksharamidam sarvam tasyobhavyakyanam bhudan bhavat bhavishyati sarvam omkarameva yachana trigaladidam tatapyomkarameva ma Om. Wake up stage, dream stage, deep sleep stage. Vishwa, Vaishwanaran, Taijasan, Prajnan, Turiyam. Vishwaye Namah, Taijasatmikaye Namah, Prajnaye Namah, Turiyaye Namah, Sarvavastha, Vivarjadaye Namah, Lalita Sahasranama says. So, this is the Sagala Agama Sandoha Shukti Samputa Mautika. It is the essence of the pearl of all Indian philosophy or spiritual system. So, Lalita Sahasranama, when we chant, we have to visualize all kind of these 1,000 types of powers of Devi. What is happening? Without logic, we have to believe that. Because our subconscious mind is working only on belief, not in logic. A dog is barking, tied up with a strong chain. We cannot cross there because dog is barking. Our logically it will not bite. But in subconscious mind, our belief is it will catch. So we cannot cross that. All system is working only on belief. Without logic, if you can believe, the belief will be strong. The subconscious mind will handle the energy with belief. When the energy will manifest and the things will come. This wonderful Sahasranama causes lots of miracles of many people. In one story, in In the time of emergency, one person caught and put in a jail. So he was an atheist. He asked the jailer, "Can you give me one book or something?" He said, "No book is here, only one, that is Lalita Sahasranama." He gave that. He simply smiled and checked, what is this? This is a blind belief. Whatever it is, he checked. But last page, one person mentioned, he knows this person. He was a famous person. He wrote, "I released within 41 days when I start to chant this Lalita Sahasranama." He said he was sentenced to death, but he escaped. This person simply smiled and he started like a joke to chant Lalita Sahasranama, but his case was very strong against him. But within 41 days he released. He wrote this one, last page. I released because of this Lalita Sahasranama. Means lots of people can clear their problems, family issues or career problems, and no children, the problem of these fertilities, and many problems can remove. Many dissociations, ghost type of attacking. Many problems can remove by this powerful stotra, Lalita Sahasranama. So we have to use this stotra as a support of main mantra japa purusharana, because the brain neuron network should repeatedly chant one mantra, then the brain neuron network develop. So Mula mantra japa is important, but it can enhance the power of the deity. Through 1,000 types of ways we can visualize the prana, use the prana and visualize the deity will be more powerful. For that we are chanting Lalita Sahasranama. So that's why Diksha is needed for Mula Mantra Japa Purusharana to correct the issues when we chant the problem. Some people have the energy will increase, they cannot balance, so they can take Diksha and chant. But so many people are chanting now without Diksha, but no problem is there. They are happy. The energy is getting more and more. Then it is okay, no problem. So, Lalita Sahasranama, when we start to chant, before start the chant, we have to stop our mind and we have to control our mind. For that, we have to stop our tension and sadness. Tension is future, sadness is past. All tensions are future. We have to come to present. Then both will vanish. Sadness is past. For that, we have to think whatever we want with 5 minutes before that. We have two types of problems. One is problems with the solution, one is problems without solution. Only two types of problems we have. The problems with the without solutions are reality. We have to accept that. We are not accepting that. It is continuing as a problem. My father died. It is a problem, but without solution. But it is a truth. Actually, it is a truth. We have to accept that. Then the problem finish. If I am not accepting, it will continue as a problem. So accept this kind of truth. Second, problem with the solutions. These are not problems because these problems have solutions. We have to think the solutions or write down or think. Then we have to sit for chanting Lalita Sahasranama. Then the thought process will not haunt. We can guide the thought process to rise the prana and develop. Don't even think the prana also. So it is an energy. So we have to just guide the prana with the thought process. Our thought process will drain your energy. After chanting Lalita Sahasranama, you will be drained. So don't use our thinking, imagination. But you can use the imagination to guide the prana only. So we can set an alarm in mobile, then the time will not come. Don't concern the time, then the future, our past will come. The mantra should chant in clear pronunciation. Ta, da, tha, ntha, da. These kind of words we are chanting equal style, same style. But it is not correct. Tha, ntha, da, ta. Each and every sounds are different. Otherwise, the meaning will change. Stotra is good than nama. Many people are asking, can I stop in between? Maximum try to continue chant in one stretch. Some people are asking in menses time, can I chant Lalita Sahasranam? Ladies asking. You have confidence, you are positive in that, then you can chant. But if you have a belief just opposite, then you don't chant. Then it will work negatively. If you have that, because both type of people are there. Some people are in Kaula Marga, they are worshipping menses time. That is a celebration of Devi in Kamakya, So some people are chanting like that. And at that time the hormonal changes will come. That's why some people will say don't chant. But some people will say the same problem, because of same problem you have to chant. So as per your idea, your belief, you can chant, no problem in that. Devi is mother, Devi is blessing always. You can anytime you can call code, no problem in that. But we have to respect others' belief. If in a family 5 people are there, 4 people are not doing that, one person is doing, it will create lots of problem. So you can simply sit and you can do manana in that situations. Mentally you can chant. As per you, no problem in that. Before chanting Lalita Sahasranam, before and after we have to do the nyasa. We have to remember the Rishi in Sahasrara. Always Rishi in Sahasrara, the Guru is in Sahasrara. We have to remember the Guru of the Lalita Sahasranam. Any Moola mantras, we have to do the Nyasam of Rishi, Chandas and Devada. So, this Lalita Sahasranam was discovered by or first chanted by Vashinyadi Vagdevada Rishis. Vashinyadi Vagdevada Rishis, they are located in Sri Yantra, in the Vishuddhi Chakra, Vashini, Kameshwari, Modini, Vimala, Aruna, Jaini, Sarveshwari, Kaulini. These are Vashinyadi Vagdevadas. They are chanting the Lalita Sahasranam when we chant the Lalita Sahasranam. So, we have to imagine those gurus in Sahasrara. They are actually, the guidance are coming from Sahasrara. That's why Guru is sitting there always for everybody. We have to remember the Guru in Sahasrara of Lalita Sahasranam. Here, we have to do the Mrigamudra and keep touch here. Nyasa means touch. And we are training our body as a mandrik body, vibrational body, energy body, prana body. Slowly we can detach the body from this body, this prana body, we can detach from our physical body and we can do many things. So, we have to remember the Guru. Om Asya Sri Lalita Sahasranam Stotra Mahamandrasya Vashinyadi Vagdevada Rishaya. The Visarga is there, Rishaya. See, Anushtup Chanda. Anushtup means 32 letters in the hymn. That is Anushtup. Gayatri have 24 letters. Matra is there, whether it's a Janna Sastra is a very big one. That is another subject. On the heart, Om Sri Lalita Parameshwari Devata. Before and after we have to do these chandas. Then we have to do the Bijam, Shakti, Kilagam. Many meanings are there in, secret meanings are there in the Lalita Sahasranama. Guda Artham, Pratyakshartham. Many arthas are there, meanings are there. So the Bija Artham is one of the meaning. So in all mantras have the Bijam. Here the Saraswati is the Vagbhava Bijam. It is, we have to say the Srimad Vagbhava Kodayadi Bijam. Lalita Sahasranama, there is a nama is Srimad Vagbhava Kodayaka Saruva Mukhavangaja Kandhara Kadibajinda Mathyakuda Saruvani Shakti Kodayakadavana Kadiyatho Bhagadarani. Vagbhava Kodam, Mathyakodam, Shakti Kodam. So Srimad Vagbhava Kodayadi Bijam, Mathyakodayadi Shakti. Mathyakodam is the power portion. We have to, the power of the deity is in heart, that is love. So we have to imagine that one. Then Shakti Kodayadi Kilagam. Kilagam means fixing the nail, means the base. We are concentrating, we have to full of the chanting of the mantra in between. We have to be based on the consciousness of Shiva Tattva, and that is happening through the five senses. So we have to be in five senses. We have to fix the awareness in the mantra japa. That is Kilaga. Then Mula Prakriti Dhyanam. We have to be concentrated on the prana movement. That is Mula Prakriti Dhyanam. Mula Prakriti is the basic energy Parashakti. The consciousness, the awareness is Shiva Tattva. We have to be stay in Shiva Tattva by Kilagam, and energy manifestation. We have to focus on that prana. That is Mula Prakriti Dhyanam. Always we have to do Dhyanam on Mula Prakriti and chant the Lalita Sahasranama with bhakti. That we have to use maximum devotion, love with the deity. Then anybody can chant. Otherwise, if we have the any logical thinking, we have to needed guidance of a guru. Otherwise, if you have the complete surrender and love, there is no need of that. Directly we can go, but very few people can do that one, really. So most of the people are imaginating bhakti, love. That is very different. Both are very different. Sri Lalita Tripura Prasada Phala Siddhyarthe Jabe Vinyogaha. By the blessings of Devi, all benefits are coming because of this Lalita Sahasranama. For that I am doing this Lalita Sahasranama. The Icha is also needed. Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti. It is working like that. Willpower, knowledge, wisdom power and working power. So Devi may bless everybody to fulfill their material and spiritual dreams.